Mic check. Okay. Oh yeah. The Quran with Rumi's comments. Okay. Namaste. God's revelation teaches the truth. It warns against wrong and gives glad tidings to the righteous. Ungrateful man pulls up his heart and fails to see how all nature points to God and to the hereafter. He but seeks petty issues, forgetting the cause of causes. Not all the wisdom of men can produce aught like the message which comes from God, as the light that leads and the mercy that forgives. Who then but will humble himself before God, seeking his light and his voice? Surah 11. Hud, the Prophet Hud. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. ALR. Is there a book with verses basic or fundamental? Further explained in detail from one who is wise and well acquainted, that ye should worship none but God. Verily I am unto you from him to warn and to bring glad tidings. Seek ye the forgiveness of your Lord, and turn to him in repentance, that he may grant you enjoyment good for a term appointed, and bestow his abounding grace on all who abound in merit. But if ye turn away, then I fear for you the penalty of a great day. To God is your return, and he hath power over all things. Behold, they fold up their hearts, that they may lie hid from him. Even when they cover themselves with their garments, he knoweth what they conceal and what they reveal, for he knoweth well them of the hearts. There is no moving creature on earth, but its sustenance dependeth on God. He knoweth the time and place of its definite abode and its temporary deposit. All is in a clear record. He it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and his throne was over the waters, that he might try you, which of you is best in conduct. But if thou were to say to them, ye shall indeed be raised up after death, the unbelievers would be sure to say, this is nothing but obvious sorcery. If you delay the penalty for them for a definite term, they are sure to say, what keeps it back? On the day it reaches them, nothing will turn it away from them, and they will be completely encircled by that which they used to mock at. If we give man a taste of mercy from ourselves, and then withdraw it from him, behold, he is in despair and blasphemy. But if we give him a taste of the favors after adversity had touched him, he is sure to say, "All evil has departed from me." Behold, he falls into exultation and pride. Not so to those who show patience and constancy and work righteousness. For them is forgiveness and a great reward. Perchance thou mayest to give up a part of what is revealed unto thee, and thy heart feeleth straitened, lest they say, "Why is not a treasure sent down unto him? Or why does not an angel come down with him?" But thou art there only to warn. It is God that arrangeth all affairs. Or they may say, "He forged it." Say, "Bring ye then 10 surahs forged like unto it, and call whomsoever ye can other than God, if ye speak the truth." If then they answer not your thing, know ye that this revelation is sent down with the knowledge of God, and that there is no God but He. Will ye even then submit? Those who desire the life of the present and its glitter, to them we shall pay their deeds therein without diminution. They are those for whom there is nothing in the hereafter but the fire. Vain are the designs they frame therein, and of no effect are the deeds that they do. Can they be those who accept a clearer thing from their Lord, and whom a witness from himself doth teach, as did the book of Moses before it, a guide and a mercy? They believe therein, but those of the sects that reject it, the fire will be their promised meeting place. Be not then in doubt thereon, for it is the truth from thy Lord. Yet many among men do not believe. Who doth more wrong than those who invent a lie against God? They will be turned back to the presence of their Lord, and the witnesses will say, "These are the ones who lied against their Lord. Behold, the curse of God is on those who do wrong." Those who would hinder them from the path of God and would seek in it something crooked, these were they who denied the hereafter. They will in no wise frustrate it on earth, nor have they protectors besides God. Their penalty will be doubled. They lost the power to hear, and they did not see. They are the ones who have lost their own souls, and them they invented have left them in the lurch. Without a doubt, these are the very ones who will lose most in the hereafter. But those who believe and work righteousness and humble themselves before their Lord, they will be companions of the garden to dwell therein for aye. These two kinds may be compared to the blind and deaf, and those who can see and hear well. Are they equal when compared? Will ye not then take heed? Noah walked righteously and humbly as in the sight of God. With unselfish love for his people he warned them and taught them. But they did flout and reject his message with scorn and insults. God gave him directions to build an ark against the impending flood, which was to purify the world from sin and unrighteousness. In it were saved Noah and those who believed. So were promised salvation and God's peace, and blessings to the righteous evermore. We sent Noah to his people, and have come to you with a clear warning, that ye serve none but God. Verily, I do fear for you the penalty of a grievous day. But the chiefs of the unbelievers among his people said, We see thee nothing but a man like ourselves, nor do we see that any follow thee but the meanest among us, in judgment immature. Nor do we see in you any merit above us. In fact, we think ye are liars. He said, O my people, see ye, if I have a clear sign from my Lord, and that he hath sent mercy unto me from his own presence, but that the mercy hath been obscured from your sight. Shall we compel you to accept it when ye are averse to it? And O my people, I ask you for no wealth. In return, my reward is from none but God. But I will not drive away those who believe, for verily they are to meet their Lord, and ye, I see, are the ignorant ones. And O my people, who would help me against God if I drove them away? Will ye not then take heed? I tell you, not that with me are the treasures of God, nor do I know what is hidden, nor claim I to be an angel. Nor yet do I say, of those whom your eyes do despise, that God will not grant them. That is good. God knoweth best what is in their souls. I should, if I did, indeed, be a wrongdoer. They said, O Noam, thou hast disputed with us, and hast thou prolonged the dispute with us? Now bring upon us what thou threatenest us with, if thou speakest the truth. He said, Truly, God will bring it on you if he wills, and then you will not be able to frustrate it. Of no profit will be my counsel to you, much as I desire to give you the counsel, if it be that God willeth to lead you astray. He is your Lord, and to him will ye return. Or do they say, He has forged it? Say, If I have forged it, on me were my sin, and I am free of the sins of which ye are guilty. It was revealed to Noam, None of thy people will believe, except those who have believed already. So grieve no longer over their deeds, but construct an ark under our eyes and our inspiration, and address me, none on behalf of those who are in sin. I got distracted. I'm going to read it again. 37. What should I do? Yeah, medicine. Sorry. This is how I get by. It's unfortunate, but otherwise there's no reading, you know. And some will say, oh, you should stop reading. Those are the real evil ones. Mark my words. This is like Quran shadow speaking after having read a little Quran, going like, oh wow, they are the evil ones. The ones who are saying, maybe you should stop reading. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Thank you. There we go. Starting at verse 36. It was revealed to Noah, "None of thy people will believe except those who have believed already, so grieve no longer over their deeds, but construct an ark under our eyes and our inspiration, and address me none on behalf of those who are in sin, for they are about to be overwhelmed." Forthwith he was constructing the ark. Every time that the chiefs of his people passed by him, they threw ridicule on him. He said, "If ye ridicule us now, we can look down on you with ridicule likewise. But soon will ye know who it is on whom will descend a penalty that will cover them with shame, on whom will be unloosed a penalty lasting." At length, behold, there came our command, and the fountains of the earth gushed forth. We said, "Embark therein of each kind two, male and female, of your family." I want to say that again. "Embark therein of each kind, two, male and female, and your family, except those against whom the word has already gone forth, and the believers." But only a few believed with him. So he said, "Embark ye on the ark in the name of God, whether it move or be at rest. For my Lord is, be sure, forgiving, most merciful." So the ark floated with them on the waves like mountains, and Noah called out to his son who had separated himself, "O my son, embark with us, and be not with the unbelievers." The son replied, "I will betake myself to some mountain. It will save me from the water." Noah said, "This day nothing can save from the command of God, any but those on whom he hath mercy." And the waves came between them, and the son was among those overwhelmed in the flood. Then the word went forth, "O earth, swallow up thy water, and O sky, withhold." And the water abated, and the matter was ended. The ark rested on Mount Judi, and the word went forth, "Away with those who do wrong." And Noah called upon his Lord, and said, "O my Lord, surely my son is of my family, and thy promise is true, and thou art the justest of judges." He said, "O Noah, he is not of thy family, for his conduct is unrighteous. So ask not of me that of which thou hast no knowledge. I give thee counsel, lest thou act like the ignorant." Noah said, "O my Lord, I do seek refuge with thee, lest I ask thee for that of which I have no knowledge. And unless thou forgive me and have mercy on me, I should indeed be lost." The word came, "O Noah, come down with peace from us, and blessing on thee and on some of the peoples from those with thee. But the peoples to whom we shall grant their pleasures, but in the end will a grievous penalty reach them from us." Such are some of the stories of the unseen which we have revealed unto thee. Before this, neither thou nor thy people knew them, so persevere patiently, for the end is for those who are righteous. Awful were the fates of the Ad and the Thamud, two mighty peoples of ancient Arabia. They rejected God and his message and went on in their evil ways, the Ad in their superstitions and arrogance, and the Thamud in their entrenched selfishness, denying to others the gifts of God's spacious earth. How swiftly were they wiped out, as if they had never been. But wrong can never stand. To the Ad people, Hud, one of their own brethren, He said, O my people, worship God. Ye have no other God but Him. Ye do nothing but invent. O my people, I ask of you, no reward for this. My reward is from none but Him who created me. Will ye not then understand? And, O my people, ask forgiveness of your Lord, and turn to Him. He will send you the skies pouring abundant rain, and add strength to your strength. So turn ye not back in sin. They said, O Buddha, no clear thing hast thou brought us, and we are not the ones to desert our gods on thy word, nor shall we believe in thee. We say nothing but that some of our gods may have seized thee with imbecility. He said, I call God to witness, and do ye bear witness, that I am free from the sin of ascribing to Him other gods as partners. So scheme against me, all of you, and give me no respite. I put my trust in God, my Lord and your Lord. There is not a moving creature, but He hath grasp of its forelock. Verily, it is my Lord that is on a straight path. If ye turn away, I have conveyed the message with which I was sent to you. My Lord will make another people to succeed you, and you will not harm Him in the least. For my Lord hath care and watch over all things. So when our decree issued, we saved Hud and those who believed with him. By the grace from ourselves, we saved them from a severe penalty. Such were the odd people. They rejected the signs of their Lord and Cherisher, disobeyed His apostles, and followed the command of every powerful, obstinate transgressor. And they were pursued by a curse in this life, and on the day of judgment. Ah, behold, for the odd rejected their Lord and Cherisher. Ah, behold, removed were the odd. Ah, behold, removed were odd, the people of Hud. To the Talmud people, surely one of their own brethren, he said, O my people, worship God. Ye have no other God but Him. It is He who hath produced you from the earth and settled you therein. Then ask forgiveness of Him, and turn to Him, for my Lord is near, ready to answer. They said, O surely thou hast been of us a center of our hopes hitherto. Dost thou forbid us the worship of what our fathers worshipped? But we are really in suspicious doubt as to that to which thou invitest us. He said, O my people, do you see, if I have a clear thing from my Lord, and He hath sent mercy unto me from Himself, who then can help me against God, if I were to disobey Him? What then would ye add to mine but perdition? And, O my people, this she-camel of God is a symbol to you. Leave her to feed on God's earth, and inflict no harm on her, or a swift penalty will seize you. But they did hamstring her, so He said, Enjoy yourselves in your homes for 3 days. There is a promise not to be belied. When our decree issued, we saved Fuoliha and those who believed with him, by the grace from ourselves, and from the ignominy of that day. For thy Lord is the strong one, and able to enforce His will. The blast overtook the wrongdoers, and they lay prostrate in their homes before the morning. And if they had never dwelt and flourished there, ah, behold, For the Talmud rejected their Lord and Cherisher. Behold, removed were the Talmud. When the angels on a mission of how long has it been? Okay, about halfway done, I think. When the angels on a mission to Sodom and Gomorrah, cities of the plain, passed by Abraham, he entertained them and received from them the good news of the line of prophets who spring from his loins. He tried, in his goodness of heart, to intercede for the wicked cities, but they were steeped in sin and past all hope of repentance. Lut preached to them, but they flouted him and went to their fate, as also did Midian. The people of Shuaib destroy their commerce by fraudulent dealings and love of brute force. Marvelous are God's mercies, and strange are the ways of ungrateful men. There came our messengers to Abraham with glad tidings. They said, "Peace." He answered, "Peace," and hastened to entertain them with a roasted calf. But when he saw their hands were not towards it, he felt some mistrust of them, and conceived a fear of them. They said, "Fear not, you have been sent against the people of Lut." And his wife was standing, and she laughed. But we gave her glad tidings of Isaac, and after him of Jacob. She said, "Alas for me! Shall I bear a child, seeing I am an old woman, and my husband here is an old man? That would indeed be a wonderful thing." They said, "Dost thou wonder at God's decree? The grace of God and his blessings on you, O ye people of the house, for he is indeed worthy of all praise, full of all glory." When fear had passed from Abraham and the glad tidings had reached him, he began to plead with us for Lut's people. For Abraham was without doubt forbearing, compassionate, and given to look to God. "O Abraham, seek not this. The decree of thy Lord hath gone forth. For them there cometh a penalty that cannot be turned back." When our messengers came to Lut, he was grieved on their account and felt himself powerless against them. Powerless to them. Powerless to protect them. I don't want to say that. I'm going to fix that sentence, sorry. Of them. I'm just going to say of them. When our messengers came to Lut, he was grieved on their account and felt himself powerless of them. He said, "This is a distressful day." And his people came rushing towards him, and they had been long in the habit of practicing abominations. He said, "O my people, you are my daughters. They are purer for you. Now fear God, and cover me not with shame about my guests. Is there not among you a single right-minded man?" They said, "Oh, dost thou know we have no need of thy daughters? Indeed, thou knowest quite well what we want." He said, "Would that I had power to suppress you, or that I could betake myself to some powerful support." They said, "O Lord, you are messengers from thy Lord. By no means shall they reach thee. Now travel with thy family, while yet a part of the night remains, and let not any of you look back. But thy wife, to her will happen what happens to the people. Morning is their time appointed, is not the morning night." When our decree issued, we turned them upside down, and rained down on them brimstones hard as baked clay, spread layer on layer, marked as from thy Lord. Nor are they ever far from those who do wrong. To the Median people, Shuaib, one of their own brethren, he said, "O my people, worship God. Ye have no other God but him. and give not short measure or weight. I see you in prosperity, but I fear for you the penalty of a day that will compass all round. And O my people, give just measure and weight, nor withhold from the people. Now I'm getting a little tired. Half an hour. What should I do? I'm gonna start from section 8 again. Let me see. I want to see how long the whole chapter is. Let me make sure I'm not gonna. 84. All right. So let me just scout the chapter. Okay. 123. Can I do 40 more? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna finish the entire thing, which means right now I'm gonna use some medicine. Okay, 1 minute, please. Starting from section 8 or verse 84 again. In 1 minute, thank you. Yeah, this is what I do for fun. It's my Minecraft Fortnite. Okay, all medicined up. So smooth sail from here, I hope. Or as the good old Baphomet will say, Lord Baphomet. Baphomet would say, let's kick some ass. Okay, here we go. To the Madian people, tribe, one of their own brethren, he said, O my people, worship God. Ye have no other God but Him, and give not short measure or weight. I see you in prosperity, but I fear for you the penalty of a day that will compass all round. And, O my people, give just measure and weight, not withhold from the people the things that are their due. Commit not evil in the land with intent to do mischief. That which is left you by God is best for you, if ye believed. But I am not set over you to keep watch. They said, O Shuaib, does thy prayer command thee that we leave off the worship which our fathers practice, or that we leave off doing what we like with our property? Truly, thou art the one that forbeareth with faults and is right-minded. Sorry, one more from here. Truly, thou art the one that forbeareth with faults and is right-minded. He said, O my people, see ye whether I have a clear thing from my Lord, and he hath given me sustenance good as from himself. I wish not in opposition to you to do that which I forbid you to do. I only desire the betterment to the best of my power, and my success can only come from God. In him I trust, and unto him I look. And, O my people, let not my descent cause you to sin, lest ye suffer a fate similar to that of the people of Noah, or of Hud, or of Shoaliha. Nor are the people of Lut far off from you. But ask forgiveness of your Lord, and turn unto him. For my Lord is indeed full of mercy and loving kindness. They said, O Shuaib, much of what thou sayest we do not understand. In fact, among us we see that thou hast no strength. Were it not for thy family, we should certainly have stoned thee. for thou hast among us no great position. He said, O my people, is not my family of more consideration with you than God? For ye cast him away behind your backs. But verily my Lord encompasseth on all sides all that ye do. And, O my people, do whatever ye can. I will do it. Soon will ye know who it is on whom descends the penalty of ignominy, and who is a liar. And watch ye, for I too am watching with you. When our decree issued, we saved Shuaib and those who believed with him, by the mercy from ourselves. But the blast seized the wrongdoers, and they lay prostrate in their homes by the morning, as if they had never dwelt and flourished there. Ah, behold, how the Madian were removed, as were removed the Tamud. How the arrogant Pharaoh misled his people in resisting God's message through Moses. Thus did they ruin themselves. It was they who wronged themselves, for God is ever kind, and his punishments are just. All men will be brought to his judgment seat, and the good will be rewarded with bliss, as the evil will be consigned to misery. Eschew evil, stand firm in righteousness. Be not immersed in the lusts of this world. Learn from the stories of the past, and seek the Lord's mercy. Trust him and serve and praise him forever. Amen. Okay. And we sent Moses with our clear thing and an authority manifest unto Pharaoh and his chiefs. But they followed the command of Pharaoh, and the command of Pharaoh was no right thing. He will go before his people on the day of judgment, and lead them into the fire. But woeful indeed will be the place to which they are led. And they are followed by a curse in this, and on the day of judgment. And woeful is the gift which shall be given. These are some of the stories of communities which we relate unto thee. Of them some are standing, and some have been mown down. Some have been mown down. Sorry. It was not we that wronged them. They wronged their own souls. The deities other than God, whom they invoked, profited them no whit, when there issued the decree of thy Lord. Nor did they add aught but perdition. Such is the chastisement of thy Lord when he chastises communities in the midst of their wrong. Grievous indeed and severe is his chastisement. And that is a sign for those who fear the penalty of the hereafter. That is a day for which mankind will be gathered together. That will be a day of testimony. Nor shall we delay it, but for a term appointed. The day it arrives, no soul shall speak, except by his leave. Of those, some will be wretched, and some will be blessed. Those who are wretched shall be in the fire. Those who are wretched shall be in the fire. There will be for them therein the heaving of sighs and sobs. They will dwell therein for all the time that the heavens and the earth endure, except as thy Lord willeth, for thy Lord is it. Alright, I'm reading again, sorry. They will dwell therein for all the time that the heavens and the earth endure, except as thy Lord willeth, for thy Lord is the accomplisher of what he planneth. And those who are blessed shall be in the garden. They will dwell therein for all the time that the heavens and the earth endure, except as thy Lord willeth, a gift without break. Be not then in doubt as to what these men worship. They worship nothing but what their fathers worshipped before. But verily we shall pay them back their portion without abatement. We certainly gave the book to Moses, but differences arose therein. Had it not been that a word had gone forth before from thy Lord, the matter would have been decided between them. But they are in suspicious doubt concerning it. And of a surety to all will your Lord pay back it of their deeds, for he knoweth well all that they do. Therefore stand firm as thou art commanded, thou and those who with thee turn, and transgress not, for he seeth well all that ye do. And incline not to those who do wrong, or the fire will seize you. And ye have no protectors other than God, nor shall ye be helped. And establish regular prayers as the two ends of the day and at the approaches of the night. For those things that are good, remove those that are evil. Be that the word of remembrance to those who remember. And be steadfast in patience, for verily God will not suffer the reward of the righteous to perish. Why were there not, among the generations before you, persons possessed of balanced good sense, prohibiting them from mischief in the earth, except a few among them whom be saved? But the wrongdoers pursued the enjoyment of the good things of life which were given them, and persisted in sin. Nor would thy Lord be the one to destroy communities for a single wrongdoing, if its members were likely to I'm sorry, maybe I'm getting tired. Okay, I'm almost done. Yeah, 10 verses away. Not even. 7 verses away. Starting at 117. Okay, finishing up. Home stretch. Nor would thy Lord be the one to destroy communities for a single wrongdoing, if its members were likely to mend. If thy Lord had so willed, he could have made mankind one people, but they will not cease to dispute, except those on whom thy Lord hath bestowed his mercy. And for this did he create them, and the word of thy Lord shall be fulfilled. I will fill hell with jinns and men altogether. All that we relate to thee of the stories of the apostles. With it we make firm thy heart. In them there cometh to thee the truth, as well as an exhortation and a message of remembrance to those who believe. Say to those who do not believe, do whatever ye can, we shall do our part. And wait ye, we too shall wait. To God do belong the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and to him goeth back every affair. Then worship him, and put thy trust in him, and thy Lord is not unmindful of all that ye do. Okay, I'm done, thank you. So that took 45 minutes. Almost. It's really perfect for me, timing-wise. I'm just gonna fix up the title for next time. At 6 p.m., about 2 hours from now, I'm gonna do another session of Hare Krishna 66 exorcism, or as I call it, exorcism 66. So that's at 6 p.m. today. Thank you. All right, it'll last for about. My goal is to have it last 1 hour and 45 minutes. We'll see. But if it starts at 6, it's gonna end around 8 p.m. like my time, which is perfect for everyone. So I'm gonna do that at 6 p.m. So that's a couple hours from now. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Om Namaste. No Shakha. No Shalom.